Hey, what's up? Welcome back. It's Matt with MJ Gabel, and this is how to get into the diamond business number 6. So, we have not talked about the difference between earth mine diamonds, getting in the diamond business, and lab grown diamonds. And there's been quite a few of you who've actually reached out to me with who want advice and consulting on the lab grown diamond business. Great business, very, very similar to earth mined. I am versed in it. I've been there since the start, but I just don't have the history of lab growns and what they're going to do. And what I mean by that is the earth mine diamond market has been pretty stable up until pre-COVID. It really has, and it goes up and down. It does dip a little bit, but not major percentages when it comes to diamond values. Where it became a problem for the earth mine diamonds is March of 2020 when the pandemic hit. Literally that month in March, Martin Rappaport reduced the prices, the diamond prices across the board in the industry, and it kind of shook the industry up a little bit. And then it didn't help that we went through the pandemic, and of course, spending on diamonds and luxury goods kind of came back a little bit. But up until that point, earth mine diamonds have been pretty stable. But also during that time, March, I think it was February of that year, De Beers came out with the launch of the lab-grown diamonds. Now, they weren't the only ones to do it. There's other companies that were doing it prior to De Beers mentioning that in 2020. But De Beers actually came out with a much cheaper price point than any other manufacturer in the country. That's where they introduced the $800 per carat to end user consumers, which was a very steep discount considering my cost at the time previous to De Beers announcing this for a 1 carat round was probably in like the $2,000 range. And De Beers comes out with $800 directly to the public. So that, of course, stirred the market up. Now, since then, I can tell you that the lab-grown diamond market has continued to fall in value. I can now pick up a 1 carat lab-grown diamond, usually in the ballpark of $500 to $600. So that market's come down quite a bit, which in turn is going to do something with the earth mine market. And since 2020, there's been a couple price decreases and adjustments since that time. And just this month, actually I think it was last month, I'm sorry, there was another pricing decrease for earth mine diamonds. So I think both earth mine and lab growns are going to settle at some point and come down, but this makes it very, very difficult if you're considering getting into the lab grown market versus the earth mine market. My thoughts and opinion on that, if you're getting into the business, is to do both, only because you're going to find that some clients want the earth mine still and many want the lab grown. We can, here with us in our numbers, we've seen probably at least a third of our clients now asking for lab grown diamonds. And if you don't supply them, obviously they're going to go somewhere else. So I think it's important to understand both sides. Lab grown's, I guess, a safer kind of bet if you're going to get into the diamond business and start with the lab growns. You'll learn about diamonds with a less risk because most of the lab growns come certified now with laser inscriptions on the girdle of the diamond, and it will allow you to get some basic color clarity identifying experience with them because they come with certs, and you can loop them and pick them up and understand what the difference is between like a VS and a VVS, which that's all that's being produced now. I don't think a lot of the manufacturers are producing SI1 quality or SI2 quality stones. If you see them out there, they're probably old stock or old inventory. Everything now is typically high color, DEF, G maybe, and then VS1, VS2 are better for the lab growns. But if I had gotten in the business 15 years sooner and lab growns were new, I probably would start there and then ease into the earth mine. There's so much more to know about earth mine diamonds, and you can literally lose your ass very fast with earth mine stones, especially if you don't know how to identify any type of laser drilling or fracture filling, enhanced stones, or a lab grown versus a natural stone. You can overpay very easy for a lab grown thinking it's natural, and that can cost you money. So if, depending on what side of the fence you want to be on, there's two different kind of marketing models there. The margins are better with earth mined. They hold their value better than lab growns. Lab growns, there's less margin. So again, another decision you're going to have to make is what side of the fence you want to be on. I would recommend being on both sides of the fence, but if you're new to the trade, start with the lab growns, ease into the earth mine. You'll thank me for it later. And to be honest with you, that's where the trend is right now, and there is an abundance of inventory available in the lab growns. The only problem is selling them in the secondary market can be a little bit more challenging because your price points needs to be competitive to everybody else that's selling them, and there's a lot of them. We've got a pretty big inventory ourselves with lab growns that we've accumulated over the past couple of years, and they are slower movers for us than the earth mine diamonds. So that's my take on whether you're going to want to work with lab growns or earth mined diamonds. So if you guys like my content, as I said before, do me a favor, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and ask any questions you want below. If there's any topics that you want to see, and I'll have to think of what the next topic's going to be. There's a lot of them. I could bore you guys literally for days in the diamond business. I love talking diamonds and diamond jewelry. So as always, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for, I think it would be number 7 or 8. I've lost track. Thanks for watching, guys.